Let's take a look at what happened today with Tesla. We are down $12.92, 3.79% down. What is happening with Tesla stock? Closed at 327.55. Post market, we are down by a further 30 cents. Let's take a look at what this means on the chart. The chart is giving us the context to interpret what is happening with the stock. Again, I hate repeating this, but I'm gonna have to. Tesla is into a downward channel, and what is happening is exactly what should be happening. This is the resistance line. We caved into that line in June. That gave us, yes, I had a comment, a good comment. That gave us, with this top right here, with this other top right here, this is what gave us the line. We had the line. So we had the line in May. Now we are following that line. Monday of this week, we closed right smack on it. Yesterday, open higher, closed lower. And today, open where we closed yesterday, and now we are going even lower. So we are respecting this resistance right here. When we are going to close above it, then we are going to be able to say something is changing. Tesla is no longer into a downward trend. Tesla has now closed outside of this downward trend. The trend has changed from going down to going sideways. But this has not happened yet. So at the same time, we are still into a bullish channel. So we are really at the tug of war between the big bearish channel that is coming right down here and the bullish channel support that is coming here. So we are really stuck between these two lines, and eventually something is going to give. We are going to break here, break above, break lower. Something is going to have to happen. So if you own Tesla stock right now, this is not financial advice, but if you own Tesla stock, what should you do? For sure, if we start breaking this bullish channel support here, then things are not going to look so good. If it happens right here, I would give it some chance, some additional chance, because we have support at 313.13. If we break this bullish channel support a little bit lower right here, I would give it some chance at 295 to stay above 295 before giving up. If I own some Tesla shares, I would start giving up. Right now, I would not give up. If I own some shares, I would not give up, but I would not add to my position because Tesla is not showing me that it wants to get outside of the downward channel. So it is inside the downward channel, downward trend. The trend is like this. And we should buy low and sell high, not buy high, and try to recuperate after going low and maybe going high again. So the buy low, sell high thing, I would not add anything to my Tesla position. And for those that don't even own Tesla shares, I would stay put. I would just watch what is happening. Once we are starting to break this downward resistance, I will look closer. I might not buy right away. I might just look closer, and then when we are going to break 360.65, then I would dip in. I would personally dip in because this would mean that this bullish channel is now continuing. Right now we don't know because we have this bearish channel at the same time. But once we break everything and close above 360.65, then we are going to be more convinced. There's always a risk in the stock market, nothing's for sure. But we are going to have removed a few variables that we don't like when we are into a downtrend. When we are going sideways, we don't like that. We like it when we go up. So why not wait until it starts to go up significantly, breaking some patterns, not going up anywhere. Going up anywhere does not mean anything. But once we go up after breaking some significant trends, downtrend, neutral trend, then something new is happening and we are putting the chances on our side in order to make some money. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, the first hour of the day, we see it, boom, Big red candle came back down lower than 326.34, which was a congestion zone that we had on the 1 hour chart. Now we are climbing back above it, and look at this, cannot make this up. We closed right smack on it. The low of the last candle is right smack on 326.34. So this is where we are at. On the 1 hour chart, if you want to play a little bit, breaking 335 would be a buy signal on the 1 hour for a little bit of a swing like we had on Monday. As soon as we break 335.73, that's a small buy. It's always better to wait for a candle completion before getting in, but sometimes when we wait for a candle completion, then the move is all gone and there's no more money to be made. So this was a great example that sometimes cheating works. Sometimes. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. VIX continuing down. We are at 1675. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. 1675. We like the VIX to be below 20. Now we are at 16. So these are all principles. This should be pushing the stock market higher and higher. Let's take a look at the stock indices. Have they been pushed higher? Dow Jones is down a little bit from yesterday. Still, the low of the day is a little bit higher than the low of yesterday. This is still positive in some sense. SPX finished even, Steven. Made a higher high, made a higher low. This is also positive. Nasdaq, oh, look at this. Nasdaq stopped a little bit lower, but the top of the candle is right smack on it. So we really want to break this. Once we are going to break these resistances on the stock indices, we should be seeing a bigger move in the stock market. Russell, the same thing. It's caving in right here. We need to have a break to have a bigger move in the stock market. Let's just keep watching. And if we take a look at the heat map, okay, the heat map is not super good. Look at this. We have a majority of red. Okay, we had Jerome Powell today that threw cold water on a rate cut in July. So this guy is the culprit right here. He said that it's still too soon for the Federal Reserve to consider lowering interest rates. Policy changes continue to evolve and their effects on the economy remain uncertain, Powell said in his prepared testimony for his semi-annual monetary policy report to Congress. For the time being, we are well positioned to wait to learn more about the likely course of the economy before considering any adjustments to our policy stance. The effects on inflation could be short-lived, reflecting a one-time shift in the price level. It's also possible that the inflationary effects could instead be more persistent. And then he said that most forecasters expect a fairly substantial wave of price increases to come through to the customer. Yeah, this is putting a damper on everything. I saw some things on X that would mean that he would be a little bit more inclined to lower the interest rate. So I was hopeful because of that. But now with what he said today, we'll have to see. But the outlook is not super good. So this has put a damper on the stock market today. Maybe this negative effect will subside for the rest of the week. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.